Hey everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is Cloud Nation. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for about 3 years, putting in our foundations, setting up our economy, treasury, currency, social services, this sort of thing. And we are now starting to build our industries, generate income to increase our value in the world and the standard of living of our citizens. Anybody can be a citizen, it's totally free, and we welcome people from all parts of the world, every continent, country, colour, gender, class, creed, black background of any kind, financial status, educational level. None of it matters because we are a non-separatist community. And that means we don't recognize these superficial differences. We just see everyone as a human being. We recognize that every human being is unique. And so everyone has something unique to offer our community and therefore is of equal value to everybody else. We are the United States of the world and we're on a mission to banish poverty. And we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And top of the comments, as is not uncommon, is Lewis from Portugal. And he's followed by somebody that I'm pretty sure coming from Southern Alabama, USA, is one of our regulars. And I'm going to check so I just don't make a fool of myself. I'm going to Facebook now to check on things, and I'm going to the We Share Abundance Publicly group, and then I'll be looking for the 15th of May. And when I click and open up comment, Deborah Nichols. I couldn't imagine that it was anybody else, but you never know, do you? So welcome. We have Portugal represented from Lewis, and the USA from Deborah already. And we'll be starting formally in a couple of minutes with a short prayer. And that will be to help us all find the path to true happiness in life, which is what everybody seeks. Every time we want something or aspire to something, desire something, it's because we believe that whatever it is going to make us happy. So the underlying thing that we're all seeking is happiness. And it can't be bought. It doesn't matter how much money you've got. I'm not saying money's not useful. It can be used for many, many things. It can pay off your debts. It can get you that new house and all sorts of different things, of course. But it can't buy you happiness. You may get short-term pleasure from buying things and so on, but there'll always be something missing. You'll always be searching for something until you understand that it is loving service to others, and that's what brings you true happiness. And the great additional benefit to concentrating on being of loving service to others is that automatically, by default, everything that you want and need in life will flow to you. Chasing money is a very, very difficult and stressful thing to do. Not many people can catch money. Those who do often accumulate large fortunes, but they're not necessarily happy. But if you set helping others, being of service to others as your goal, everything else will fall into place for you. It's a much better path to set yourself on. And we've got Richard in from Devon in the UK. He'll be enjoying the beautiful sunny weather that we have at the moment. But it looks sunny and warm. It's a bit deceiving because there is also quite a cold north wind blowing, so the temperature isn't anything like as high as it looks. And if the sun happens to go behind a cloud and you catch that cold wind, it's quite chilly. On the other hand, if you are sheltered from the wind and the sun is out as it is now, it can be very, very pleasant. Okay, let's get started right now with that short prayer. And we'll follow that with a little affirmation to help us maintain the non-separatist ideology that we have. Not pigeonholing people, not not saying, okay, all the fat ones go in this box, all the thin ones in this one, all the old and all the, we don't bother with all that. So the affirmation will help us rid any prejudices that may have accumulated as we've travelled through life. They don't serve any purpose, and it'll help us get rid of them. So here's our little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member may find the joy of service, and through service, bless each member, that they attract true happiness and everything they need and want in life. Amen. And a little affirmation. We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leader. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Right. We don't seem to have too many people here at the moment, but I see there are more people watching than we've actually got comments from. They don't want them to know where they're from. Okay. So we will get started. We also have a lot of people that watch the replays, because no matter what time we select, it's never perfect for everybody. And that's why we have the replays that are available going back for 3 years since we started this. We've been here every day answering questions and letting you know where we're going and how we're progressing. Right. The first thing, of course, is development, but it being a Monday, the developers are working, and they are working on the addition of now payments to the back office to facilitate cryptocurrency payments from countries where coin payments is not active, and from countries where coin payments is active. You'll have the choice. You can either use now payments or you can use coin payments. Once we've got it done, anyway. Coin payments is there. It's been there for a long time. Now payments we have moved to after we got no satisfaction from Remuneral, after months and months and months of trying to get things sorted out with them. They were just unbendable, and so we're going with now payments. And I'll tell you exactly what Viviane has said is worked on now payments today as we decided. They have good documentation and it's going well. And I'll continue with the same tomorrow. I was hopeful that it would be done in less than a day, but it appears that it's going to take at least another day anyway. And of course, once it's completed, we have to then test it. Anytime we make any changes whatsoever and upload code, we have to be really, really careful, because no matter how small, sometimes a change can affect something else in the coding, and it can have a sort of domino effect where it knocks everything out of place. So we have to test everything very thoroughly before we release it totally. But hopefully we'll get that added in the very near future and move on to something new. From my point of view, I've been busy. I have been in touch with the team that I thought we were going to use for miracles, but once again, it seems that there are difficulties which we're not able to come to a satisfactory compromise on, and hopefully we'll be able to get something resolved very quickly. They've never been our only option. We've always had other irons in the fire, and we will have to pursue those a little bit more vigilantly at the moment, unless something happens that looks unlikely. So that is a bit of a disappointment. I was hoping we would get an order placed with Fun Miracles today, but it's not the case. On the marketing campaign with ROI Tips, just before I came live, and this is why I was actually a couple of minutes late, I got an email from them, and we are setting up a meeting for tomorrow to go through various aspects, make sure things are all in line, and perhaps get some indication of a I was going to say an estimate, an ETA, but it's not really. It's an idea of when we're going to be launching the campaign anyway. That is booked for tomorrow, and I will have been on that call with them by the time we are live tomorrow. So it will be a more meaningful update tomorrow on that. Now we've got Budina in from Edinburgh in Scotland, I noticed, and Andrew Dean in from New Zealand. I don't understand this comment. GM4. Not sure what that means, but of course it's not Monday evening in New Zealand. It's Tuesday morning. So good morning, Andrew. And we have Kingsley in from Manchester, UK. So those are the major updates that we have actually. I did today start a put together an email that you will have received in your inbox, and you can modify it as you choose. But whatever you do, make sure you change the affiliate links in it, because the affiliate links are admin links for We Share Abundance. But that is to help to find new members for We Share Abundance, or to get existing members to get involved in the Poverty Crusher plan. I'm going to be putting a few more things together for that, because it's such a good plan, and it's going really well for a few people. But I know there are so many more people that initially bought ad packs from Poverty Crusher. Many of them aren't even using them, and they're certainly not getting out there and getting the benefit from that by introducing other people and making money like other people. There's a handful of people that are. So I want to get more material on that available for you. I'll be working on that. I have also in there added in the car plan because that again is such an amazing plan. The Beyond Infinity program is a wonderful program. It's there's always pros and cons, and the pros definitely outweigh the cons with Beyond Infinity. But the main thing in the con column is, generally speaking, you're not going to be making money instantly. It's going to take you weeks if you are active to get into a good profit situation, and months if you're not active, and possibly even years if you don't take part in the car plan. But other than that, the program is great. But I know that people want money now, and Poverty Crusher is a great way to get that. And also, of course, Vortic United, which is a terrific program. They're working on that. I have tried to get hold of Jensen with what I was talking about yesterday, and that is combining different plans together. And I've not checked just now, so I'm going to just check. Oh no, I can't because I'm in this Facebook group. I've contacted him through Facebook, and it's this Facebook account that I'm monitoring here. But I haven't had a response from him by when about 3 o'clock was the last time I checked, I think. But he is good, and he will get back to us on that, and we'll see what happens. Because I know there are a lot of people that have multiple portfolios in Vortic, because since they started way back in September of last year or October of last year, I can't remember the exact date. The only way that you could compound was by buying a new portfolio. So I know there are people that have got lots of different portfolios, and some people initially got in at $2,500 or $10,000, and when they've been compounding at the Plan A level, which is up to $2,500, getting less interest than they would if they'd been able to compound at existing Plan B or Plan C level. So if we can nudge them along to allow us to combine all those different portfolios into one to get into the highest paying into the Plan C portfolio as soon as possible, then that would benefit everybody. Certainly from We Share Abundance that's involved, but everybody that's involved in Vortic, even if they're not members of We Share Abundance, everybody will have been facing that same situation. So hopefully we'll get some good positive feedback on that, but we'll have to wait and see. Andrew says it's bad typing. GM4. Okay. GM, I presume then was good morning, and I'm not sure what the full would have been, particularly if I mean, I'm bad enough typing anyway, but if I'm using this thing, which I try and avoid as much as possible, it's got this auto correct thing on it, and it changes things. And sometimes it makes things totally nonsense. But that's technology for you. Okay. Okay, we have Akpomade in from Nigeria as well. So let me bring you up to date with the numbers, and then we'll have a look and have a think if there's anything else that we need to cover and any questions that we can answer. The last 24 hours, we had a net increase of 5 in our registered members to 38,977. Net increase, we take out people that haven't logged in for 2 months from the database, and we always get new registrations. and it just means that we've had 5 more registrations of people that we've removed. The active member count is people that are logging in usually every day, and that is 3,652, and that is up by 11 on yesterday. It's always running at about 10% of the total member count, because a lot of people are members and they'll log in once a month or something just to check what's happening. And that doesn't maintain them in an active state, although it does stop them from being removed. So they are active in a way, but they're not what we class as active members. As we progress and build our liquidity pools, which is our main objective for this year, because everything else is leading towards building those liquidity pools to enhance the ability to sell these abundance tokens quickly and easily at a high value in the open marketplace. And that will be that is the object of the liquidity pool, is to make sure that that is always available. The when that happens and people are able to access coupons that we give them every month, we give them for simple tasks like just logging into your account. We have a free raffle every month where we give away hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of our tokens to our active members. But once those start to be available to be distributed in cash through the filling of our liquidity pools, then you will see that 10% start to become 11, 12, 15, 20, and gradually it will be almost 100%. At present, people are just watching and waiting for that to happen. And that's a pity, because the more people that get involved, the quicker it will happen. The more people that are just watching, the longer it takes. But it doesn't matter. We are heading on the right course. We have never been swayed from our vision, from our mission, which is to build a group of like-minded people who seek more than just material gains. Obviously, cash is important, but more important is that happiness in life. And so we intend to build that community based on loving service to others, creating a strong economy, providing our members with hope and extra income. In a nutshell, that's what our mission says. I can't remember the exact wording of it at the moment, but that is what we're out there to do. And through that, we will help to put people on a route en route to banishing poverty from the world. That cannot be achieved through giving out cash. No matter how much we have, if we had billions or trillions of dollars to hand out, it would not get rid of poverty, because people get into a poverty mindset. And that's what we need to change, because if we can change that mindset in people, then we can allow them to open those prison doors that are keeping them locked in that state of poverty and experience the true abundance that is theirs to be claimed. Okay? But we need to get them started by giving them that hope and extra income so that they can see where the prison door is, and then we can hand them the key for it. Okay? Right. Multiply Weezer, no change in the membership base, but up $1 in the bonus pool to $10,148.23. And that is achieved purely from logging in and getting our share of the revenue share in there. I don't see any more questions here. I'm going to go to Melon App and see if there are more people in on YouTube, Twitch, or if there are any questions there as well. But scrolling down, it doesn't look like there are. And it seems to have been a bit of a quiet day in Beyond Infinity today for new members and commissions. But we are at, if I can find it, almost enough to buy another car. Let me find it if I can. Yeah, we've got $235.75. So another $15 or so in commissions, and we will put an order in for yet another car. And that'll give us 3 cars. Why buy another car? You know, why do we want 3 cars? We don't really. I'm not sure we want one, but it is the best way to, one, get to your passive income from Beyond Infinity faster, because when you put in that deposit on your car and it's 100th of the value, so 250 is the minimum. 250 will get us a $25,000 car in 12 months' time. They won't give you the money. They won't let you use it to buy a house. Not that you could buy a house in the UK anyway for $25,000, but it is a car program, and I believe it has to be a new vehicle as well, not a used vehicle. So we get that money that is invested into the Beyond Infinity Gold program. 80% of it goes in there as though we were just transferring it in directly, which we could also do, but we wouldn't get the car. So why throw away the chance to get a car worth $25,000 in a year's time? We have, I think, already 2 in this account, 2 cars ordered in this account. That will be 3 cars in this account. There's no way we want 3 cars. The cars we don't want, we can do what we want with, and we can, therefore, we can sell them or do whatever we want with them. If we sell them, let's suppose it is a car that is worth exactly $25,000 new on the road. It would be unlikely we could sell it for $25,000. But basically, by investing in this way into the big platform, that is a bonus. It's a $25,000 car bonus. So if we put it on the market, you know, if we go to one of the car sales sites in our country, whichever country we're in, or you're in, or whatever, we can say we have an unwanted gift of a car. It only has delivery mileage on the clock. It's fully taxed and ready to drive away. The recommended on the road price for this vehicle is $25,000. We'll take $20,000, or nearest offer that comes in quickly. You know, something like that. We may get $18,000. We may get $20,000. We may have a bidding war. We may get $21,000. But it's all bonus. If we put that $250 directly into the BIG platform, we wouldn't have had the car. It would get us to that passive income situation faster. But why put the money in directly when we can have that bonus of the car? We can use it to raise cash. We could raffle it. Maybe we run a raffle for the car. Um, I was thinking we could make it as an incentive, a gift or something. But the difficulty is with so many countries, because we are global. We are the United States of the world. We have people from every continent and most countries within those continents. Um, it would be difficult to, if somebody in Afghanistan won the car, what do we do? How do we, it's just not viable. So even if we were to raffle it, it would have to be just in a localized basis or whatever. So I think the best solution is selling it, and the funds, of course, will, as always, go into We Share Abundance. But that is why we will be putting in another bid for another car once we get that extra $15. Um, that pretty much covers the updates, I think. I'm just going to check again here. We've got a Facebook user comment here about the car. Let me see who that is. Oh, that's Richard. I don't want a car, but I've got one on order. It just makes sense. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why we're going to do it that way. Pity you can't contribute to a new house. If you do it the same way that I've just been saying and just put it on the market as an unwanted gift, okay, it won't be the full amount that you get. It may be that the dealer would buy it back off you at their wholesale price. I don't know what kind of a margin the dealer makes on a new car. I know that they are more interested in the ongoing income from the servicing and things like that than the actual sale of the vehicle. But they obviously make some sort of profit on the sale of the vehicle. Maybe they make 5,000 on a $25,000 car. I don't know. But before you actually have it transferred, the registration transferred into your name, you go and sign the thing. You could sell it back to the dealer perhaps at their wholesale price. So he gets $5,000 for doing nothing, and he still has the car there. So that could be an option. Then you can use that, of course, for a new house or pay off your bills or whatever. You can convert the vehicle into cash, and it's silly to put money into the BIG plan in any way other than through the car plan, as long as you can realistically add $250. We don't want you sacrificing and having sleepless nights because you put $250 in and then you can't put food on the table. But if your intention is to put money into the BIG plan, if you're not going to refer other people, that's the only way you can do it, is through the car plan. If you refer other people, of course, you will earn commissions and they go into your wallet balance. And you can add that into the car plan or withdraw it as you choose. Okay. So there you are. But Richard, what he says there makes a lot of sense. Okay, I think that has covered it for today. So thanks for being here. I love you all. Without you, we are not. We Share Abundance. We don't exist. We are a desert island that's uninhabited in the middle of the ocean. So a bit like Tristan da Cunha was before the mutineers from the Bounty um, and made it there. Okay, with that said, thank you so much for being here. Get out there, be with warriors, help a few people out. Tell them about the car plan. Give them coupons from our SOAP plan. And serving others attracts prosperity, and it will bring you success on a plate. So get out there and do that. It costs you nothing except a little bit of love, and love shared is love grown. So I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance. Until then, have a wonderful day, enjoy life, and be we so warriors. Go the extra mile. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll feel the same. And see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile.